So this is the current state of the Takoradi Library, which construction actually started in 2014 and was expected to be completed in 2016. But in 2017, it was actually completed. But as we speak, the place has rather become offices for other businesses, and then the library is not operational. I just want to find out from the estate manager here what has been the situation here for the library. Chief, what can you tell me about the situation here?
The library, people have been coming here day in, day out to check if it's ready. But for now, it's not ready yet. Last year, the library board came to fix their shelves and brought in some cupboards and certain stuff. But for that, I can't mention what exactly they bought. I learned they bought some books too. So I hope this year they will start full operation.
So I'm currently inside the main hall of the Takoradi Library, which, as it can be seen, is totally empty. There are no chairs, there are no furnishing inside here. And what we can see here are some things that I'm told are shelves. These are things that they are actually going to mount to carry books and other things at the library. But they are currently lying down, not actually even fixed. And as you can see, it is totally empty. I'm told there are some books that they have brought, but they are somewhere inside the building. But currently, it is as empty as you can see. Students from Takoradi now will have to travel to Sekondi to access the regional library, when so much has actually been said about this Takoradi library. But as we speak, it is totally empty. Citi News checks revealed that the Takoradi Library Complex, which construction started under the previous Mahama administration in 2015, was funded with over 1.2 million cedis from the World Bank's Urban Development Grant. After over 2 years of its completion, the Sekondi Takoradi City Authority still do not seem to have a clear-cut plan to furnish the library, which today has rather become a complex for businesses.
When the contract was awarded, it was only the structure. Whatever goes in, empty. So now it's the duty of the assembly to make sure we furnish the library aspect. That is why we are giving some out on rent, so that we will intend build up the place. Currently, we are in the process of procuring some materials for the library use.
Though patrons of the Sekondi Library, which is now serving both Sekondi and Takoradi, are enthused about the year of reading, they are, however, not happy about the state of the Sekondi Library.
Had it not been that I want some maybe old stuff to supplement what I've already been doing. So you can see my phone, this. I'm on the internet, actually, on my own. But I just want materials here to supplement. But as a library, I was expecting that these things would be in place, and so that it will facilitate your work, but it's not forthcoming.
Technology is an important factor. Like there should be laptops and computers that when you come, you can read on the go. Maybe most of the books too are outdated. They need to bring in more books, new books, for us to read on what's going on around the world.
For the Western Regional Librarian, a lot of program has actually been put in place to ensure that this year of learning benefits the reading public. But more importantly, those who have to ensure that adequate resourcing is put in place must do their work. More importantly is the furnishing of the Takoradi Library, which has become a white elephant.
The Takoradi Library should be ready by now for the reader to use, because this part of the also the distance involved is making them not coming here very often. So it's secondary people who are using the secondary library. The Takoradi facilities has to be open for them to use. 2020 is declared year of learning. For readers to come in more, or for the attendance to go up, we need a lot of things. Like we need to change the paintings and those things. We started it last year, so I know that one will also do the work. And then we need computers around. We have companies around that have social responsibilities. We'll fall on them. We need the assistance right now.
Beside the books that visitors to this library can actually access to actually acquire knowledge, the secondary library also has the Ict Corner, where they have some technology to actually aid the reading over here. But I just want to find out from the regional librarian what actually goes on here at this Ict Corner. So, what can you tell me about this Ict Corner?
The PCs are not enough because they are 4. Currently, what we have is 4. So I learned at the storeroom we have more than 30 there, but they are not working. So we are hoping we'll get more computers.
In terms of internet connectivity, what is the situation with it?
Right now, the internet is not available, but we are working on getting a table Wi-Fi for the MTN table Wi-Fi to work with for a start, because Accra is working on it to bring us computers and then internet. So when they are around, we'll start with it.
I tried to get some data on the attendance here at this very library in Second D, and what you just saw is the manual way of actually gathering data over here, and it's so difficult to even put this figure together for anybody who wants data on attendance, on the kind of people who actually come to this library. And so there is no single computer here for the front desk to even process some of this data. And for me, if the year of reading is actually going to work, some of this library must be digitized to some level to actually attract youth that we have in the country. For Citi News, I'm Akwasi Ejenim, Second D.